So, if he's pissed off
or before.
Oh, Tipster! Tipster!
In videos.
No, that wasn't true.
He starts.
We did. You know what? I apologize to even the people that are here that are hate me. You were right. I did skip some shit. My apologies.
So everyone's like,
yeah, of course he is, because I don't know what it is with him, and it's just like his insult to, if he wants to insult a man or a woman, he goes to money. If it's a guy,
this is where it gets dark.
This cuts to his heart because it's all projection from him. Right?
No, this is where she talks about his kids for half a second.
Oh no! Oh, this is where he loses it. Oh no! Yeah, no, this is where he really loses it.
Yeah,
oh shit!
I actually kept it as the third part, so it ends. It ends like going into that.
No,
where he goes full on mask off. How the hell are we even gonna clip this? Because like.
It's got to be
there's multiple phases to this.
Well, here's how it was clipped.
Becomes the most disgusting.
Let me see the clip. So how he did it was he goes, for example, okay, here's how he did it on the first one. It was too long. It's the build up to RTU deleting his channel, and then RTU deletes his channel was separate. So I don't know.
Dark Side Dicker says it gets worse. Yes, it does actually get a lot worse because he reveals who he really is deep down.
Yeah.
He's not this happy, jovial, kind-hearted, wonderful man who's the victim and he's getting railroaded. He's vicious and cruel.
Yeah.
In a way that's like, and this is a person that you knew in real life, that you dated, that this isn't just like, because we do a lot of cruelty on this show, you know what I mean? But I don't really genuinely usually mean the cruelty unless I'm like, he really, really wants to be cruel and really wants to hurt this woman. And it's nasty. And it just reveals the whole feminist thing's bullshit. His progressive thing's bullshit. He's just a nasty, mean-spirited, spiteful, like, NPD pitch. Like, that's who he is.
Yeah, exactly. And we're usually cruel when it's like a pedophile or someone who's like, like
excessively, like the bit sometimes is the excessive cruelty.
Well, it's also in jest.
Yeah,
he's actually hurtful. Here, watch this.
I don't go to money. I went to money with you. You even said that's why she brought up the child support thing.
You're gonna laugh when you hear this next part. Watch a lie get unmasked. I know it's like, okay, it's a day that ends with Y when I say this, but he unmasks a lie that's so fucking funny.
She said, "Oh man, if you gave me that money, that would be such a turn on." I'm not picking up. Shut the fuck up and go away.
Who has a girlfriend and he takes care of her, he insults them that way. If it's me, he's just making up stuff.
Well, good. You could DM me on Twitter, man. I'm not on there, but
So the person phoning was a fan who's telling him to stop.
Check DMs today.
Hear this.
On Twitter, man. I'm not on there, but I checked DMs today.
I'm not on Twitter, but I was today.
You know what I mean? Like, and there are so many little moments like that we probably missed.
Dude, there was too much, man.
It's just way too much, but there's so many moments where he just contradicts himself in the same sentence or the next sentence. Yeah. It's like, whoa, man.
And that wasn't even the one I was mentioning. Like, that one I forgot about. There's a bigger one. Watch this.
This is exactly what he threatened me with, where he said that he was going to tell the whole world I'm an escort and this and that, which is entirely not true.
100%. You were absolutely an escort in the past, and just recently you sold pictures of yourself, which in and of itself is not weird, but here's where you sold them to a fucking former troll of mine.
What?
Did she sell them to John Hardwick?
or former troll, like who?
Who? What? I mean, like, he's supposed to be like in favor of sex work and be this proud feminist, but then as soon as it suits his agenda to put a woman down, he immediately starts slut shaming. It's just funny how that is, right? Mm-hmm. I just want all the progressive allies to see exactly how he treats a woman. that didn't even say anything nasty about it.
No.
It wasn't he had a small penis. It wasn't he smelled bad. It wasn't like anything. It was literally I kissed him. We never had sex. And, you know, it was 16 years of simp. That's really it.
Mm-hmm.
And now watch how he pays that off. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Simps for you. How, like, you can't make this up. Tell me, why would I would just make that up out of nowhere? I know you all do, and you have no issue doing that. But why would I get that from? I even know the troll's name. I just won't say it because I don't want to, you know, it's like unearthing a fucking old virus.
Amazing,
That's
right?
that's clear defamation.
Isn't that crazy?
Like,
He tried fucking her for 10 years, got nothing, and then they get into a fight, and then she sends his biggest trolled nudes. Fucking self-felt.
trying to label someone as a sex worker when they're not.
Oh, did you know he wants to sue you?
For what?
Watch this.
She's just everything's going out there. Okay.
So it is true. So it is true. With what money was he gonna sue Keemstar? With what fucking money?
Well, this is what
Are
triggers.
you kidding me?
This is what triggers the explosion. The money that should be going to the kids, and she's gonna say as much, and it's over.
Okay.
What?
That would be fun.
For harassment.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it's almost like you're making up lies about me right now.
How is that a lie when you just said it's all coming out? You admitted it.
I didn't say anything about that publicly.
It's a lie. I didn't say that. Anything about that publicly.
Publicly, I mean, I said it privately, so it's not a lie. Like, do you understand why no one believes you about anything?
Oh my
This is
god!
wild.
Just say that one more
Up
time.
lies about.
Harassment.
Hear that one more time.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it's almost like you're making up lies about me right now. I didn't say anything about that publicly.
So how is that a lie?
She didn't make up any lies.
Maybe it was a secret that shouldn't have been told publicly, but it wasn't a lie. It's the truth that was
Why-
behind the
how-
scenes.
Like, how are any of his fans standing by this?
They're
I don't think
retarded.
they even are, dude.
No.
Are you really going to keep paying this guy's way so that he can act this way for another decade? Jostler, really? Like, Jostler is a pedophile, and let's be real, like, he's sharing probably all sorts of sick shit with Rich, and that's why they support each other and flock together. But this is, like, beyond, dude.
Beyond.
After what he does to DSP, that's going to be an
Or
easy
sorry,
win for.
I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry. It wasn't for harassment. He wanted to get you for slander or libel or one of
Oh
those.
my God.
Thanks,
Good luck.
Heather.
Everyone else has tried that too. I'm sorry, you're a public figure, Rich, so you have to meet a
Yep.
standard that's so high in the court of law that will never work.
It will
Okay,
never.
you ready for the explosion, folks?
No, but here's the thing: is it's like Dickers. So you're gonna
He could be
sue
up-
him for him saying you were a bad father, when the very clip you're gonna have to submit to the court shows you being a bad father. Like, any reasonable person would conclude from that clip that you were a bad father. I don't even know what he's trying to do here.
Exactly.
It's just pathetic.
Otherwise, be spending on his kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Thank you. I told him that because he was telling me this, and I was like, "Why do you want to do that?" And he was like,
What do I want to do? I missed that for a second. I don't want to, because now I feel like I'm going to skip back. What do I want to do?
Here we go. This is wild. He's already seething because he.
What do
heard
I
it.
want to do?
Oh, here we go.
And now you're going to tell me to take care of my kids? Holy shit, man. Rebecca, fuck, another one bringing up my fucking kids. Weren't you crying the other day because you couldn't have kids?
How sick. Like, he's actually legitimately twisted in the mind.
It's actually like.
Weren't you crying the other day because you couldn't have kids? So this is a woman at her most vulnerable, at her most prone, believing she's confiding in somebody, and Dickers then uses that against her to shame her. But he's the good guy in all of this. she's the evil one. He could have taken the high road and, not made fun of a woman for not being able to have kids. But he chose the low-down dirtbag road while constantly crying about the morality and ethics of everything that was going on. You know how insane that is?
At least with Ralph, he's going to go that low. But Ralph doesn't claim to be like this moral arbiter, right?
Well, listen, I really don't care what he says.
Oh, I don't care either. Yeah,
but this is his own standard.
Exactly.
He's a feminist.
Exactly.
He's a progressive. He's an ally. He would never stoop this low. It's everybody else who's evil. Come on.
And then this is the true Rich. What's in his heart?
You want to do that? You want to get that personal with me?
By the way, she's right. Maybe you should not think about suing people and use the money on your kids. Okay?
You fucking failed female.
Oh.
Male, female.
There it is.
Look in the mirror, Rich.
Holy
male feminist, everybody. A woman is defined by her ability to have kids in Rich's world. So all this, white dudes for hair is shit from Rich, and we need a female. It's all virtue signaling. It's all bullshit. Rich just told you the only value a woman has is her ability to reproduce children. If she can't do that, she's a failed female. Good job, Rich.
There you go, Rich.
He thinks everybody else should be canceled. Like, this is a cancelable offense,
This
dude.
is literally it, yeah.
Like, because he can't stand being called a PDF file. Are we allowed to say this on here? I don't know.
Wait.
Ain't taking that one back.
And he said, Keemstar, everyone, all of them, whatever.
You could say all this stuff about me, and I can't say something back? Fuck you.
By the way, I want to say this, too. I just realized. Remember he made fun of Jay for threatening to sue Rich?
Yeah.
He said it was a lawsuit, and anybody who files a lawsuit is an idiot. Well, here's Rich talking about doing a lawsuit.
Yeah, Rebecca, I know you're sad about not having a child, but you know what? It's a good thing that you didn't.
It's cruel.
Maybe you shouldn't have had kids, dude.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You want to bring up my kids and talk about taking care of my kids?
You don't take care of your kids.
This is sad, Dickers. Like, get some help, dude. For real.
I'm not.
Watch this back. Are you going to be proud of this? Are you going to show this to your kids? That's what I'd like to ask him. Are you gonna show your kids you acting like this? Are you proud to show that to your kids? You fucking making fun of some woman because she can't have kids and saying she's a failed female and making fun of her crying? You're a real big man, aren't you? You're a big tough man.
And no one made fun of his daughter. They said, don't use the money on a lawsuit, take care of your kids. And he takes that like they went, fuck your daughter. No one did that.
Not holding back anymore.
Yeah, and Renton, he blinded his own daughter.
I know,
So,
right?
like, how about you fucking figure it out, dude?
Well, he says you always have to trust the health advisor and what they tell you to do.
Yep.
He told us all we need to take the vax. That's what he said.
Piece of shit.
Doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, that's
And I was
unhinged.
trying to calm him down. And I said, and this is why I was like, thank you to Boogie, because I was like, why are you doing this? And he's like, well, he doesn't want his
He's, like,
kids
losing
to grow
his
up thinking that that's who he was.
I never said that.
Yeah, he blindly trusted his doctor, no pun intended. Says Renton.
That either, though. No, I never said that. But you know what? We'll just say that I did. Well, that is a good point. That is a valid point.
Okay, fair. And I was like, but all right, if it's actually
Good point.
your kids that you care about, take the money that you would spend suing somebody and give it to them.
Well,
Put it on their account.
What she said.
There it is. It's the
Now
truth.
she's like,
The truth and what's reasonable.
no, that would be a waste of time. I'm like, yeah, I hear you in most cases, but I have, and there's even more receipts now. Receipt after receipt. I
And Sukim,
have a whole thumb drive full of shit. And
a thumb drive.
You have a thumb drive full of legal documents Just sue him then. You see how far this goes, man? Because Keemstar has a lot more resources than you do, man. And this is a hard case to fucking prove. You will lose everything. And then you're going to have to pay Keemstar's costs. You're going to have to declare bankruptcy after the judgment. Like, Keem's going to take the house that you stole from your parents. And then what's going to be left for your fucking kids?
Nothing.
Get a fucking grip, dude.
And I don't even have all of it.
Like, and this is the thing, is he thinks this is going to make Keemstar stop. Keemstar felt pity for you, bro.
He did. He actually did.
Keemstar was like, we've gone too far. What are we doing? Let me call him. He calls him. Oh my God, Rich, like, shut it down. You've lost your mind. And then Rich is like, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to take everything from you. Da-da-da-da. Like, now Keemstar has no reason to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Now he could just twist the knife on you, bro. Like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me what to do with my fucking kids? Go
Maybe
take care of
you
your
should
fucking
let
cats. Anyway.
Hobbies in their education.
He literally cannot win. Okay, he
The truth.
cannot win. It probably would
I
not
can't
even.
believe
There's
Either way-
no win condition for him. There's
No.
none. At this point, there's no pathway to victory.
He would have to like save a bunch of like children in a burning building or something.
he's talking about me right now.
And even then, people would be like, "Were you trying to rape them?" You know what I mean?
He would not win. And if he did that, then I would fund your lawsuit against.
Yeah, imagine you got her. Oh my God, dude. She would fucking. And you know something?
Okay.
And I'll say too, I'm not shaming people that choose to not have kids by choice, but she's such
But
a
you
degenerate.
shamed Phil about that. He shamed Phil for not having kids. He's such a scumbag.
Yeah.
Like, it's constant lies.
He attacks people in like their like darkest like.
Oh, yeah,
It's
he
not her
goes
fault
for-
she can't have
He
kids.
goes for what he thinks is going to be most hurtful because he's cruel. And then he cries about other people's cruelty to him.
Right?
He can't even put on a brave face about the fucking shit we make fun of him about, or Keem or Locale. Like, it's just straight up crying about the ethics and the morality. And you cut a lot of that because it was boring and the same shit. But I swear, if you go watch this whole stream, it's just constant about integrity and ethics and morals. And this is how low down and dirty he got.
Degenerate. I don't care. The best thing that ever happened, Rebecca, is you didn't have kids. Because you imagine how you'd ruin them? I'm not saying I'm a perfect father.
Daughter's blind.
Wait. You're
I
not
mean-
a perfect father, so everything that everyone said was true.
At least I could be one.
Oh!
You see how nasty that is?
You see your kid once a week, and even then, your parents take care of them. Stop.
There's no way
I
with.
don't know if I've ever been this nasty. And I
No,
talk a
man,
lot
this is
of
like
shit.
wild.
This is really nasty stuff.
Over
For
like
really
something
no
so
reason.
small and petty, too, by the way.
You know?
The way you are, that you could ever be a good mom. And you know what? When there's sociopaths and narcissists like that too, they say it actually comes from upbringing. So I'm sure that she has some war stories about
now
her parents.
Oh,
he's
and
now
he's bringing up
going
her
in-
parents.
Now
stuff.
bringing in her parents and Jay's parents earlier. But if anybody brings up how his father thinks he's a disappointment, which Jay has stories about it and receipts of it,
Yeah.
then suddenly it's like, oh my God, woo!
Mm-hmm.
You know, he opens the door for Jay to do that. Jay's probably not going to bring that stuff up because he's nice. But when you keep poking it and being like, well, Jay, what about your father? What about your father? What about her parents?
There's a lot.
Then suddenly nobody feels bad for you when this happens.
I even know a couple of them.
For deleting.
See? He said, listen, here, watch. Listen to this.
So I'm sure that she has some war stories
I'm sure she has some
about
war
her
stories.
parents. I even know a couple of them.
Okay, do we have to hear about the fucking child abuse? You fucking piece of shit.
Deleting his channel and whatnot. So I just wanted your all-around take, and you also.
No wonder your fucking wife fucking or your fiance never wanted to marry you, got away from you because you're fucking like actually insane.
know Betty Boop. So what do you think's going on with Rich right now?
Dude, this is like fucking insane, right? Because like I've been mostly out of the loop for the past several months when he jumped.
Are they really having Tipster on? Here is
They
the
are.
Village Idiot.
That's how low you are, dude. And like people are actually gonna give Tipster the dub because you're so unlikable and so evil and insane.
Yep.
Give a really stupid take. This is great. Thank you.
Jumped on the whole.
He goes, the village idiot. Buddy, the village idiot is you right now, Rich.
When
like-
the village idiot is dunking on you, like, do you ever think, fuck, like, what happened to me?
You're he's the outcast. He's like the village person you put in like in the stocks out on the outskirts of town.
Man.
Hate Tipster bandwagon. We were always like cool. We weren't friends per se, but we were cool. But when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, fuck this guy. So I haven't really been following what's going on. Last I heard, he had that really bad falling out with his editor, and then also he had the stuff going on with his daughter, which I have empathy for. I think any parent would be in a really bad mental health.
Like, Tipster is extending, like, empathy and grace and charity to Rich that Rich would never extend to him or anybody else. And that Rich really doesn't deserve. But Rich is still going to freak out in a manic, insane episode right now.
Mm-hmm.
Headspace with something like that. But it's just like, I don't know, this weird downward spiral. It just seems like he's losing his fucking mind.
Yeah.
Very charitable.
Oh, and can I say something about something?
Persian Catface Tipster is restreaming. Persian Catface Tipster? Wait, he's actually restreaming this right now?
He was, and he was felting him the whole time.
He's probably nervous about what I'm going to say. That's why.
Something
No,
he was
Nervous. He was like he's like
it's insane. What do you mean that other people are nervous about what you have to say? First of all, you have no platform. You have no audience. The people who are there hate you and everything that you're saying. And you're just digging a horrible, dirty grave for yourself. But others are nervous about what you're going to dish out? What?
just saying, because he was trying to refute the stuff that I said when I was on here. He was saying that we met by chance at a gaming convention. No, that is not true.
All right, the one semantic that you got me on.
That's not semantic.
It's a massive lie.
Wait, running into someone at a convention is different than you inviting them to fuck them. Okay?
Oh my God, I invited her instead of her being there. Who gives a fuck?
Well, we do, because it shows that you were lying about it to begin with. So now who are we going to believe? The person who is telling the truth or the person who told lies?
I mean, like, right?
You know what I mean? Like, who's more credible now? Oh, well, so what? I'm a liar and I'm felt. Yeah. What are we doing here?
Childless cunt. Oh,
That's nice.
Progressive male feminist.
Male feminist, progressive, childless cunt.
But fuck Trump. Oh,
It's
Trump.
the fat incel alert, like big time.
Yeah.
my God, you are vile. You are vile. Thank God you didn't reproduce. And I say it because I know it gets under your skin, you bitch.
Wow. That's like actual
listen,
seethe.
we say seethe, and that's an actual seethe.
Yeah.
That's an actual boil. Like, that's bubbling up anger and hatred, like on the highest level. He's seething through his teeth. Bring it back. This is the craziest, most venomous seethe that you'll ever hear in your life.
Watch this zoom in. Watch.
Oh my God, you are vile. You are vile. Thank God you didn't reproduce. And I say it because I know it gets under your skin, you bitch.
It was a video game.
Ooh. Sorry, Cloud. I can't feed you. I can't feed them because they're having the operation.
What is wrong with that guy?
I don't even know.
What's wrong with him?
Yeah, my cat's having an operation, so I can't feed him right now, and he's meowing.
Con, I think is what it was called. A video.
I don't know. This is actually like scary. Like he
Like,
needs. His parents need to pull a Ricada and pull the internet.
I mean,
No internet
I
for 2 months.
honestly, Like, I don't trust him alone with a female. Do you?
No.
Like, with how angry he gets there, like, to me, that's like,
Well, that's why his wife had to leave.
you know, it's obvious that he's abusive and insane.
And his parents have to take care of the kids because remember, his daughter, by the way, is very sick. It's very sad. It's very, very, very sad. And he can't tuck her in and gets mad. I'm screaming here. Like, are you grabbing her wrists and shit? Like, you know what I mean?
Video game, whatever.
Tipster, what
Jeez.
do you think about Rich now
You know what?
calling?
Jimmy Dognell, this is what happens when a self-deluded egomaniac is confronted by the irrefutable truth. And there's just get angry. And he just rages.
Becky Boop, now that she's told her story of her involvement with Rich, he's calling her a hooker, a prostitute.
I think that's like way fucking out of line. Like I said, I've gone like back with Becky Boop for like a really long time. We've known each other for like years at this point, and I think it's really out of pocket to say shit like that about her. It's just like it's ridiculous. It's
the most reasonable take.
It's not only not true, but it's just like it's clear to me that he's throwing anything at the wall to see what sticks, just because he's mad at her now. You know what I mean? So he's just trying to see what he can do or say to try and hurt her.
Well,
which is just.
Before?
I was literally still
skipping
crying
ahead.
5 minutes before I came on the show.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Well, yeah, because you're an abusive guy, dude.
I was literally, oh my god, feel bad for me. I'm a sociopath, pathological liar. Holy fuck! I'm glad that channel's gone.
You are. Like, that's what you're doing. You're playing the victim. You're crying, saying everybody's against you. The whole world's wrong. You're right. And you're actually just like a psychopath.
Buddy,
You're like a delusional narcissist suffering an injury. Like, he's nuts.
Screw them all. She just wants to ride Keemstar and Tipster all night. No, he says to her he's giving her like a slot in here, right? Is she like a co-host, or is she going to give relationships?
Rich, she's not going to be a co-host. She's not going to be a recurring guest.
No.
She's not going to get anything out of this. She's not going to do YouTube full time. Like, it's not happening.
No.
You just pissed this person off and acted so ignorant and stupid that you burned them, and now they're burning you. You wonder why this happened. You can only look at yourself to blame, man.
The new co-host.
Right. You're not that important, son. You know what? You take your month break. Like, we're just going to cover the next cow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you're not. You're going to be back in a couple days fucking malding again.
Yeah.
Going with that.
I think I saw somebody showed me like all the messages that he had with her or the conversations, and it just looks like somebody who's like losing their goddamn mind.
Yeah.
And trying.
Yeah. Like Tipster's being Tipster, like we joke and we
I don't know anything about the guy other than he's like a freak.
He's just mild-manneredly explaining the truth.
Do anything they can to
That's all Tipster's doing right now.
frantically like.
Well, Tipster's like claim to fame was supporting Dylan Mulvaney's Bud Light thing,
like supporting Kaffles and
then
like
Vosh during the Lolly
and
horse,
supporting LollyCon and all that shit. So that's what I know him from, and so I don't like him. But
yeah,
I don't know. In this case, try to threaten her not to come on the show. Like it's not
No, it was because she's lying.
nuts. He's clearly lost his goddamn mind.
It's no, what he did is he lost his manipulation on Becky Boo.
that's it.
oh, he lost control. Oh
Yep.
wow, Keem actually nailed it. That's what it is.
Yeah,
He lost his ability to manipulate and control her, and now he's just absolutely losing his mind at feeling powerless.
yep. The NPD lost his what's it called when they're getting the energy off someone? What's it called?
Oh, being an energy vampire.
Yeah, there's like a term like because like usually people go no contact to start
Their
source,
supply. Yeah, they lost.
Yeah,
the
supply. Exactly. He lost the supply, and usually it's through no contact, right? But basically, Keem, with having her on, it forced her to like do the ultimate detach.
As she's the one who is the queen of manipulation right now.
By saying the truth, by saying the full truth.
How, like, honestly, she didn't even say anything. Chat, what did she say that was so egregious or manipulative or insane? Because she could have come up with a lot. If she was lying...
Small dick.
And you know what I mean? He hit her. He raped her, she could have said. She could have said she witnessed him burning cigarettes on his children. You know what I mean? Like, she could have said... Stole money.
Abused his kids.
You know, his reaction is what's crazy here. And what he doesn't understand is, if he just didn't react to this, he probably would have... I don't know if he would have won, but it would be a very small L that he could have recovered from. Now, this is like his like ultimate defeat.
It was so
destroyed himself.
Remember, we were talking and we're like, it wasn't that bad. We'll do a small segment on it, you know?
That's what he lost.
I'm sorry, Josh P. He says he gets me up in 2 hours, but he can't stop watching. I'm sorry, dude. I got to be up in...
Andy. Let's get some subs. Who's got some
4
subs?
hours.
I thought it was a pretty good show.
I thought it was great. I thought it was great.
He had her wrapped around the finger. They talked for like 4 hours yesterday, and the whole time I'm just trying to get her to agree to come on this show. But no, he swindled her for 4 hours, and she's like, now...
Yo, she told me about, like, the story of him, like, trying to...
That's the Buzz CJC. That's from our fucking chat.
Insinuate that she was, like, a gold digger or whatever because of the whole pajamas thing.
Rich's blind daughter has subscribed. Do you see that on his screen?
Dude, she literally is. She said that she talked about the
it's Rich blinded his daughter.
Yeah, it's even worse.
Child support, which is amazing, you fucking classless bitch. And like, man, if you supported...
Don't use the word class ever again.
Me like that. That would be so...
Like using the word class. Oh, no class.
She turned on. And I was like, oh my God. And I'm like, red flag.
Steve Austin has gifted 5
subs.
Let's get a sub train going here in the 7th hour of the program.
Wow. Damn.
Holy.
Yeah, sure.
And the Major Feltoning for 5 subs.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
Mr. Manchester for a sub. More. We need more.
Thing. I'm like, Rich is like a no Riz having...
No, someone who said he looks like the South Park WoW player. Someone literally, we started with the show with this, but he literally, like, they put side by side.
Yeah.
And he was doing the exact position.
Yeah.
It was a meme bastard did that.
Yeah.
We got Marty Fisher for 5
subs. In glory to Glorzo for 5 subs.
Let's go.
Let's go. Can we hit it?
Can we hit it?
Motherfucker. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
thank you so much for the support, guys. We really appreciate it.
It's not a big ask. It's not like she asked him for like a diamond ring or like a fucking like new iPhone or something.
An average Kino enjoyer for 5 subs. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back like 20 seconds. Let's hear what Tipster say.
Thank you so much for the support. Big support. No likes on the stream, but just tell your friends. Send them our clip channel, a favorite a clip you have, and then hit like.
But I was like,
that's how you can
oh
help
my God. And I'm like, red flag. I'm like, oh yeah, sure.
Thing. I'm like, Rich is like a no Riz having motherfucker. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
from Tipster, bro. That's tough. That's tough.
That's not a big ask. It's not like she asked him for like a diamond ring or like a fucking like new iPhone or something.
I would rather never, dude. I would rather never fuck again.
Oh,
that's an easy W right there.
You know, then buy a fucking $10 pair of pajamas.
And you know,
Reviewtechusa'S just got destroyed by Tipster.